Tonight, Hampton City Council unanimously approved a proposal to give the city's downtown area a makeover. We told you about the plans yesterday. The city will sell or lease 9 properties to developers. The 16 acres will be turned into shops, restaurants, office space, and new homes.
That's a good vision for downtown. We're hoping to attract more people living downtown, whether you're a millennial, a baby boomer, whatever generation you're in. We're going to build something downtown that you can be excited about and that you will be excited about living downtown, shopping downtown, eating downtown.
All right, the city has been working with developers for 2 years. We should start to see construction on some of the projects begin in the next 6 months.